Welcome to the official Windows channel, and today we're going to have a little bit of news and a little bit of questions and answer for Windows 10 once again. The first news item is that Patch Tuesday is gone, where it's gone for Windows 10 at least, and that was announced at the Ignite conference, which is a very big conference Microsoft has every year. It was in Chicago. And so that started to get people a little worried, meaning what does it mean? It means that in Windows 10, when there's a patch to fix a security issue or to fix some problem, it's going to be issued immediately as soon as it's available, instead of every Tuesday, every second Tuesday of each month. Patch Tuesday has been here since 2003. Pretty much everybody is now used to the fact that on the second Tuesday of each month we have, a bunch of patches, unless there's something really bad going on, which means that the patches are issued immediately. But in Windows 10 that's going to be gone. Now I'm curious to know if they're still going to keep it for the older versions of Windows like 7 and 8.1, but for Windows 10 it's gone. But there's something that will be available for business users, because businesses are really scared of updates. And if you're a consumer user but you have the Pro version of Windows 8, then you will also have this available. It's a way to actually tell Windows not to install the patches immediately. You'll have time to actually try them out before you can issue them across platforms, across computers in a business, for example. So that did make people a little more interested, and especially business users were kind of took it well and said, oh, okay, so we'll have possibility to really wait before we want to apply across all platforms. So this is an interesting bit of news here. On the questions and answers side, two more questions that I've not answered on the other questions and answer. First is a lot of people, and I got this very often, people saying, okay, but your Windows 10 is going to be free. Does it mean there's a catch? Does it mean there's a subscription thing? No, Microsoft apparently has absolutely no plans in making a subscription to Windows. And when I said that Windows will be something like a live operating system, it's simply that in the past, when you had Windows 7 and Windows 8.1 and Windows XP, the only way to actually make a system better was to add stuff, add layers to the operating system, to have new features and make things better for some stuff. And that is the problem of that, is actually that Windows becomes cumbersome. And anybody that's used Windows XP for many years and went through the Service Pack 1, 2, and 3 noticed that at Service Pack 3 Windows XP was much slower than it was before all the service packs. And that's because the only way to update this operating system is just to add layers on top, and that makes it a lot more, a lot of code to actually run through your computer. In Windows 10, it's different. You're not adding layers. You're taking a layer out and putting a new layer instead that has bug fixes and that has new features. So it's really keeping a slim operating system and just making it better directly. It's a very different approach from the past. And a lot of people took that and said, well, that means we're going to have subscriptions. And no subscriptions. Just going to have updates regularly that will make Windows 10 better, and that's it. And but there are talk, because Microsoft does say Windows as a service, and Windows as a service means that at some point there's something's going to happen. But I think it's more on the different add-ons that you'll have. So for example, you won't pay a subscription to Windows 10, but you will maybe want to pay a subscription to get things that you don't have. So for example, Office 365 is an example of that. you pay a subscription and you get your full Office program. So maybe there's going to be more of kind of add-ons that will have subscriptions to it. And that's an interesting part of Windows 10. In Windows 10, things are really going to be very, very different from what we had in the past, and so that's something new for a lot of people in talking about the operating system. As for the upgrade process, another question I had: can we do clean install, and how it's going to be distributed? We still don't know. Microsoft did not talk about the fact that we'll have a distribution or not of Windows 10. Two things are possible. The Windows Update are possible for Windows 10. In the Windows Update, you'll get in Windows 7 and Windows 8.1 the upgrade to the operating system through your Windows Update. But if you want to have something that's going to be a Windows 10 fresh install, you'll be taking the wiping the drive off and reinstalling Windows 10. The other thing that's for that is that we're not really sure, but we think that Microsoft will somehow, with your Microsoft account and probably maybe your Windows key, I don't know, make sure that you have Windows 8.1 and Windows 7, and use that to make you download, for example, an image file of Windows 10 that you'll be able to put on a USB stick and install your operating system. That's what I want, because my Windows 8.1 machine is 2.5 years old, and it's really getting slower because I did so many things on it and installed and uninstalled so many things. I don't want to upgrade that operating system. What I want to do is wipe the drive and reinstall fresh. So but we're not really sure. Microsoft is not very it's pretty secretive about that. We don't know yet what's going to happen and how it's going to be done. And hopefully it's not going to be something like you upgrade to Windows 10 and then you refresh with removing files. That's kind of dumb, because that's going to be kind of slow to do. So we'll see as time comes by, but I'm pretty sure we'll have some way to download probably an image file and install a fresh copy if we want to of Windows 10. So these are two other questions. Hope you enjoy our videos. If you do, please subscribe to our channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. And if you have any comments, questions, anything about Windows 10 or your computer, or any problems you have, let us know. We'll try to post that video online. Thank you for watching.